knockouts, submissions. A southpaw who has promised he will take Aung San down and choke him out. He says it as if it's without question, as if it's a foregone conclusion. Is this the beginning of the end? Yes, it is. It's good night, Irene.
This is what I've been working for basically my life. I've been on the mat since I was 5 years old. This is going to be a crowning moment for me. I'm going to celebrate it. I'm going to take it all in. And yeah, it's going to be a thing that I'm going to be remembering the rest of my life. It's something that's going to make my kids proud, make my wife proud, make everybody around me proud. I'm really looking forward to that.
I got this,
representing the Netherlands, the challenger, Reinier, the Dutch Knight, the Ridder.
The towering Dutch Knight, undefeated, 193 centimetres tall. He will have 8 centimetres over the champion Aung. The confidence has almost bordered on cockiness for Ridder. Remember a long time ago where he called out Aung, he said, "Keep the belt shiny for me." But he told Misha Tate, "I'm just going to take him down, choke him out." He said there's nothing Aung has in his arsenal that phases me, nothing at all. I'm better than everyone else Aung has faced. I present more problems than everyone else Aung has faced. I will not be beaten, not by Aung San, not by anyone. I'm just going to choke him out.
Reinier the Ridder, 12 straight wins with a 92% finishing rate, ladies and gentlemen. He was upset to have that 100% finishing rate go away. He says he was not himself in that decision victory, and he is going to show us tonight how the real Reinier the Ridder competes inside the circle. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a submission artist on another level.
There are 55 million people plus in Myanmar who are about to go into meltdown for a cultural icon, the most famous pop culture figure in Myanmar. You can hear them in the background amongst the 250 super fans. They've got Myanmar flags flying here at the Singapore Indoor Stadium for this man, the great 2-division world champion, Aung San. Here comes Aung! The big come on! A cultural icon has done it again.
I'm just trying to be the best version of a world champion that I am. It means that all my hard work is coming to reality. I think it's very important. We are seen as a role model, and as a father, as a husband, I want to be a good role model to other people as well. And for me to have that platform, I want to use it for good. I want to use it to promote good values. I just try to work hard every day for my fans to show them a great bout. I'm very thankful for them, and I'm going to show them the best version of myself.
Representing Myanmar, the reigning and defending middleweight and light heavyweight world champion, Aung, the Burmese Python, Aung San.
Mitch, you spoke to Aung earlier in the week, and you got a very different Aung San than you've ever encountered before as he looks for a 6th straight knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand that Aung San is one of the sweetest, kindest people you will ever meet in your entire life. And when I spoke to him early this week, I thought he was mad at me. And I asked him, I was like, this is a completely different Aung song. And he's like, Mitch, I like and respected Brandon Vera and Ken Hasegawa. I do not like Reinier de Ridder. Can you imagine what I did to those guys? Remember what I did to those guys? Can you imagine what I'm going to do to somebody that I do not like? The intensity and focus in Aung song was something I haven't seen in him ever before. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for an incredible main event.
As I glance around this magnificent stadium, our super fans, 250 or so of them in attendance, I am seeing Myanmar flags flying. Several Myanmar flags flying. No matter where he competes around the world, Myanmar fans come out in droves to support Aung San. We saw them in Tokyo. In Myanmar, it's crazy. It is crazy. They line the streets for hours before the doors open. Where it's 45 degrees outside, 110 degrees outside Fahrenheit. They're there in the blazing sun, waiting for Aung San. They see him on the streets in Yangon, they go nuts. They go crazy. It's like those old Beatles cartoons you used to watch as a kid. The crazy screaming fans, that's what it's like with Aung. He is to Myanmar what Cristiano Ronaldo is to Portugal. Just a national icon and superstar. Mixed martial arts. 5 rounds. And look at the height difference here. It tells a big story. Let's go to Tom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 5 rounds of 5 minutes for the 1 middleweight world championship. Our 3 judges scoring this bout at Circle Side are Rosenberg Rossetti of the Philippines, Jason Kwek of Singapore, and Brad Robinson of the USA. This match is presented to you by Food Panda, food and more delivered. Singapore! Here we go! Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is a 2-time European mixed martial arts champion, standing at 193 centimeters tall, holding a perfect mixed martial arts record of 12 wins and no losses. Training out of Combat Brothers, representing the Netherlands. Stepping into action is the challenger, Reinier, the Dutch Knight de Ridder. And now, introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he stands at 185 centimeters tall, holding a mixed martial arts record of 26 wins and 10 losses. Training out of Sanford MMA, representing Myanmar. Get ready for the reigning 1 middleweight and light heavyweight world champion, the Burmese Python, Aung. Your referee in charge, Mr. Yuji Shimada.
Athletes center. This is title fight. No headbutting, no the growing, or the back, okay? Always obey my command. Quick fight, touch gloves.
It's 11:18 p.m. October 30, 2020. The colossal clash we've been eagerly anticipating begins. Aung San, the man with a razor-sharp, harrowing harpoon of a right hand.
Judge,
Will he go head hunting early on de Ridder?
Ready, go!
Will de Ridder make good of his promise to ground Aung, put him in the snake trap, and put him to sleep? The chants go up for Aung, and there's the right hand, the steel pipe, the uppercut. Outside leg kick from the champion, and what an outside leg kick. Aung has that Dutch kickboxing style. Sprawling But this is what Reinier said he'd do. He had no qualms about it. He said it'd be easy. I'll take him down. I'll choke him out.
Beautiful takedown into the body lock, kept going until he got his back. Beautiful transition to get the back though, but this is what Reinier said he wanted. He wanted to get the back and look for the choke. He says the rear naked choke is his money shot, and that's what he's looking for. Look at Aung trying to be like, he's got nothing on me, let's stand him up. Yuji Shimada is not gonna fall for that. Reinier de Ridder is looking for that rear naked choke though.
Figure 4 around the body from Reinier de Ridder, the Dutch Knight. When Aung was asked about de Ridder's comments about choking him out, Aung pointed out all the BJJ black belts he trains alongside at Sanford MMA. He pointed to them, said black belt, black belt, black belt, black belt. Those are my training partners. I've defended against everything you can possibly think of. He's defending against a rear naked choke attempt from Reinier de Ridder.
Good defense by Aung to go 2-on-1, peel that arm off of his head, but the way that Reinier de Ridder has his legs triangled and grapevine is going to kind of help make it very difficult for Aung to spin in and go chest to chest. Good control from Reinier de Ridder.
Aung is an incredibly strong human being. Usually there's a point in the contest where he goes from mild-mannered Bruce Banner to the Incredible Hulk. Will we see it as de Ridder continues to ride the champion's back to try and soften him up, creates an opening to wrap the arms around the neck and squeeze on the Burmese python.
How long the limbs are on Reinier de Ridder. His legs just seem like he's got go-go gadget legs. They just keep finding different angles and positions, and his arms are incredibly long too. But it gives Aung a little bit more ability to defend. He's able to peel those arms off because there's so much extra arm.
De Ridder did say, I don't think I'll be able to knock Aung out. I know how resilient he is. I know how hard his head is, but you cannot protect your neck. You can't toughen your neck. I'll take his neck. He's standing now. Aung tries to spill him out the back door. It doesn't work. Reinier de Ridder sets the choke again. It's around the chin at the moment. Crushing. Trying to crush the chin of Aung.
Oh, it's sliding underneath the chin.
Is it gonna happen? One word. He promised victory. He gets victory. Reinier de Ridder does what many thought impossible. He defeats Aung San. He takes the strap he always believed was going to be his since the first time he stepped in the foot in the Hallowed One Championship Circle. And the country of the Netherlands, steeped in striking history, has a mixed martial arts world champion of the highest submission caliber in one championship. Reinier de Ridder mouths agape, I'm sure in Myanmar and around the world, except in Holland. Reinier de Ridder has defeated Aung San. I never thought I'd utter these words. Aung San tapped out.
Look at the squeeze by Reinier de Ridder. It started at the middle of Aung face, slowly came down underneath the chin, and he applied that black belt squeeze and got the tap. And we have a new middleweight world champion, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Yuji Shimada, has called a stop to this contest after 3 minutes and 26 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of rear naked choke, and new one middleweight world champion, Reinier de Ridder.
The reign of Reinier de Ridder begins. The desolation on the face of Aung was hard to watch. The jubilation for that man, Reinier de Ridder, still undefeated. Another submission, another first round finish. finish against an icon. In one round, amazing scenes. A shower of gold over the circle, gold over the shoulder, that most coveted belt. The one championship world title. It belongs to Holland. It belongs to Reinier. The figure four around the body, the squeeze tightens. You need the jaws of life to get out of that. Aung San, still to the shock of, I'm sure, so many watching around the world, taps out. Here's Mitch with the new champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the new one middleweight world champion, Reinier Ritter. You called your shot, my friend.
I said second round, so I missed a little
know.
bit, right?
It didn't even take 2 rounds to get it done. Did you know that was a wrap once you got the back?
No, because he defended well. He defended well. He was prepared, but once I get that squeeze, there's no squeeze like mine. I'll squeeze your head off if I need to.
You told me earlier this week that we did not see the best Reinier Ritter the last time, and you were going to show an entirely different level. What was it about this opportunity that really made you shine?
Man, this was everything to me. I've been working for this since I was 5 years old, stepping on the mats for the first time. But first, let me thank some people, because I have so much to be thankful for. So much people in my life who I love, who take care of me. My guys here in the corner, love you guys. I wouldn't be here without you. My girl back home, my baby boy, my baby girl. Daddy's coming home, I love you guys. Everybody back in Holland. My parents, my dad, my mom for putting me on the mat, starting me on this journey since 5 years old. This is the culmination of a lifelong of martial arts, and thank you to everyone involved. Thank you to One Championship. I'm so grateful to be here. Thank you to Aung. What a champion, man, and what an honor for me to take it from Aung, man. Aung, I think you're back home already, but thanks, man, thanks. Any questions, Mitch, or is that a wrap?
Yeah, I gotta know what's next for the champion. Reinier Ritter, after a performance like that, you didn't take any damage. What do you want to do next here in your division?
Well, before the fight, I said I couldn't get around fighting Aung again, but well, with this performance, who knows, maybe someone else. But first, let me get back to quarantine. Let me get back in my hotel room and relax for a couple of days, and then we'll talk next week. Thank you.
Well, I'm sure your team, your family, and your country of Holland are all extremely proud of your performance here tonight.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new one middleweight world champion, Reinier the Dutch Knight de Ritter.
How about that?
How about that indeed? Reinier de Ritter overcome with emotion, a gracious champion. Wow, what can you say? An amazing night of action, perhaps the greatest night of action we have ever seen. One championship inside the matrix, lived up to and beyond expectation. So many highlights,